That's a nice thing at work. I take my shoes off. I usually keep my socks on, but I will use the mouse on the floor. That's my mouse, put it on the floor, move it with my foot. My big toe clicks the left button, and my pinky toe clicks the right button. So what I do with my socks is I'll get it started kind of with my toes, put my foot partway in, whatnot, and then I'll just go from there. Usually put it on a little bit higher surface if I can, and pull it up. Now, for time's sake, I'll just do the one and keep moving. But now it does take a lot of grunt on the socks. So I mean, I have some socks that have holes all the way up the back, and so usually the first time I initiate my socks, I try to be very careful not to put a hole in them the first time, because I know once the hole starts, then they're going to get bigger and bigger. But for the most part, though, this is the way I've always done it, and so I'm so used to it. Now, taking socks off isn't too bad. I just use my heels, and also my toes. And even if I have socks on, I can stick my toes kind of inside, push them off, then step on the end, and pull my foot out. So that, for me, is how I at least do socks. Other things, putting shirts on, that was an interesting thing. I actually had to kind of develop my own way to do that too. At first, I wasn't really sure. Of course, people always put them on for me at first, and so they would stick my head in, and then they'd try to fiddle around, trying to work my arms up into it, and I'm like, no, this is kind of crazy and stuff. So when I got old enough to start dressing myself, then I was like, okay, figure out how to do it. So now what I do, and because I have a mind, I probably won't put one shirt on all the way. But like a shirt like this I'm wearing today, I'll find the back or in the front, open it up, grab the front, kind of begin to bunch it up, so that way I can at least have enough of it to find one hole, put my elbow through it, find another hole, once I get it on this part, I will find like a sharp object or a corner, usually like my dresser, go up to the corner, pull it up to my elbows, make sure the back is centered, flip this over, usually like a drawer corner, and then slide my head through, and then shake it down. And then in the reverse, basically, I will try to find it with my knee, pull and pull until I can get the elbow past my arms. Then once I at least get one out, then I will bend over and slide it off my head. Sometimes too, I will actually use like the bottom of a desk that's hard enough, and I'll just bend over, shake my shirt until it gets to my neck, grab a hold of a desk type as far as I put my head under, and then scrape it up over. A lot of times too at home, I have a nightstand with a knob on it. So I will actually hook it onto the knob, which is much easier, and pull it up. Basically, it's like just a little doorknob. It has a little slight hook on it. Folding clothes, I figured out how to fold clothes with my feet. For shirts, they're not too bad. I don't have a whole other room for this, so we'll see like that. Anybody want to ask a question while I'm doing this? Yes.
Does it hurt when you scrape your neck?
No, because I'm not scraping hard.
Okay.
I know how much pressure to put against me. Now, a lot of people ask too, it's like, can you feel? I can feel everything, head to toe. So I don't have any problem with tactile issues. I guess there might be some disabilities that you can't feel anything. But, I can do this here. But yeah, it's not an issue for doing. Now, every once in a while, if I'm in a hurry, I might scrape, a little bit more than I probably should, and that can be an issue. I pick it how I fold clothes too, but since I'm actually showing you quickly, I'm not going to be as orderly. Yes.
Sorry if it's been asked already. The Starbucks line was long, but how conscientious are you in doing this, or now it's second nature?
I am not terribly conscientious about doing different things. There are certain foods and things I will think about before I eat it in a restaurant. I'm not always big on eating fried chicken and stuff in a restaurant because basically I'm eating off the plate. And I'm kind of used to kids always saying, "Hey, you're eating like a dog." And I'm like, well, yeah, really, and we think about it, that's how we do it. And, but, it's funny, because some parents are really like, whoa, shh, don't say anything. Because they're usually yelling like 2 tables away or something like that. And they're talking about you. And so it's not a problem per se. Sometimes I kind of get more irritated with adults. Doing weird things sometimes than I would a child. Because children, they're still learning. And so in a sense, like, teach them, go ahead and tell them. It's like, yeah, he's different. That's how he has to do it. He was born with it. I've even had some parents who will bring their child up and say, well, we have a question. How do you do that? Or we were admiring how you were eating. Can you explain it? And I'm like, oh, no problem. Feel free. I love talking to people. And here's my full shirt now. And it does take me a long time. Laundry is probably the longest time because I'm sitting there folding and folding and folding. Yes? Glasses. Okay. Basically, I will shake them off to a degree, or I will hold them. Shake them off because they're loose enough. Okay. And putting them on, I will position them where I want to kind of put my lip on the nose, or close to where the nose is. Push it up, and I have my glasses back on. And that's how I do all the time. And if I have to open them, no, that's not real hard. I'll shake them for one side. Sometimes if the other one doesn't shake open real well, I'll go with my arm, pull it open. Okay, and put them on. Now, for my glasses, they get scratched a lot because I'm always using my head for everything. They're falling off all the time. I'm always maneuvering them. So many times there's something, I'll just take my glasses off, do my thing, and then put my glasses back on. Yes?
I have a question about the glasses thing.
Yes.
I'm supposed to wear them, but I choose not to because